Welcome to another episode of Dollar to Bot, an American expat living in Thailand. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my videos. I'd appreciate it. Today's episode 3 of my expat life in Thailand. Today I'm going to talk about finding freedom and embracing the expat lifestyle in Thailand. For me, yeah, there's a different kind of mentality here. It's very freeing. The freedom is very different than America, and I love America. I think it's a different mentality being away from home, and especially being in another country. It's a whole nother world, and some people are ready for it. Some people are not. Some people will adjust. For me, I adjust, and I adjust pretty easily, even though I'm in a different country and I don't speak the language as well. I think it's understanding that, and looking Asian also is very big part of it. I look Asian, and people can't really tell, except my disability, really. But everything else about me is more Asian. So people think I'm Thai, and they try to speak to me, and I'm like, I don't understand. I just smile, and I nod because I'm just that type of person. And then some people want to try to speak English, so that's good. I think embracing the expat lifestyle here is learning and understanding um, who I am and where I'm from and why I'm here, what I'm about, what I want to do, what I want to accomplish. Attitude, learning about the culture, especially also. I mean, there's a lot of things in this expat life here. Um, yeah, and I haven't been to really other countries. I've been to Japan when I was a kid, um, Hawaii, but other than that, not too many other places. Mexico. Um, but overall, I would say because it's Asia, it's different. It's a different animal where culturally people think differently. I mean, it's less combative, where they're gonna fight you. Or it's more held. So if they don't like you or don't respond to you, then you kind of know, right? You'll kind of understand that because they don't want to confront, you know, unless it's just for show. Also, people do that also for show, like anybody. But I think in this culture, they're not as confrontational, so you have to be careful what you say and how you say it. And I tell it to my wife too because her tone can be misinterpreted and misunderstood. But for me, naturally, I'm just calm and I'm just collected, and I put myself in a position where you know I tried my best to conform and deal with situations. But of course, like anybody, I get out of hand. But I know my place when I'm in certain environments, and I know when I'm not, and I shouldn't be that way. So for me, it's understanding that I'm privileged to be here. I'm privileged to have a work permit and to be here legally, whereas other people who are not legally here have to go through a lot more fear, a lot more challenges. I mean, of course, anything can happen to anybody, but for me, I feel more comfortable knowing that I have an American passport and getting things easily, like certain apps, like the True Money app, which is normally for Thai. I was able to get approved. I mean, it's really just knowing my place, knowing and being part of the problem than being part of the solution rather than the problem. Because the solution is just harmony, and people just will be more forgiving and more accepting of you versus other people who are just smug or rude or whatever. Of course, they'll work with you and deal with you and give you what you want, but that doesn't mean that you will always get that same respect. And if you disrespect people in different ways, people will react differently whether you're from here or not. And I think it's just understanding you can't always be that same way from your home country and where you are now. You have to also adhere and do your best to be a part of where you're living. I think it's easiest to forget that. But it's also easy to remember and just to try your best to remind yourself continually, okay, I have to act a little better. Maybe I was a little wrong in that. And try to adjust and pivot and grow from those experiences. So,